We're gonna see lots of different people. They should be popping up like right up there.
Okay.
All right, so hey everybody, this is Charlie. I'm a blogger with PowWows.com, and we're here in San Francisco, California at San Francisco State University. And this evening there's a round dance. And sitting right behind me is a very famous powwow MC. His name is Tom Phillips, and he's a Kiowa. So we're gonna talk to him in just a second. So he's gonna be doing announcements because that's his job. And he's going to be talking to you guys. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to say whatever you want down below and we'll try to ask him. But yeah, this is a good, really informative person about Native American history, culture. He has a social worker background. He is very involved with the Bay Area Native American community, has been for quite some time. So this is a really good person. And he's a really good MC when you hear him talk. Earlier, if you guys were watching the clip, there was a guy in the background talking about raffle tickets. That was him. That's him right there. All right, so we're going to talk to Tom when he gets a second, and we're just going to watch him work briefly because we don't want to interfere with what he's doing, even though we're at the announcer stand. So look at that, people behind me, and you guys get all access here at the announcer stand. All right, so let's talk to Tom. All right, so I'm going to switch it around real quick. Come on. All right, there it goes. Hey, how you doing there?
I'm good. I'm getting ready for the round dance, and my name is Tom Phillips. I'm from the Kiowa tribe from Anadarko, Oklahoma. Been living in California since 1962, primarily here in San Francisco, and off and on back home to Oklahoma, to Arizona, to Utah, or wherever the job takes me. And I'm just retired as a educator, taught in the California State University Stanislaus, teaching graduate studies in social work practice. I retired 2 years ago, June. And so I'm here as an announcer. Been announcing since 1970, so it's been a long time. I've been announcing in different powwow gatherings, cultural gatherings, round dance, and so we're here. And the round dance here in San Francisco is different than a powwow in that it has its own protocols. We don't have a flag song or a starting song, or we don't have bring in staffs, but there is a stick man that has the responsibility as a whip man, kind of coordinating all of the events and activities. He takes care of the drums. He takes care of setting up the sequence and order of the drums, the songs that will be sang. And he's responsible as a whip man or arena director. And so it differs in that way, and people are invited to dance, and usually they prefer that the ladies, when they dance, they wear skirts or dresses, but it's kind of San Francisco and it's kind of open, so we'll see what happens. But this has its tradition way many years ago among our Indian people during the winter months when it was too cold to dance outside. We had an indoor gathering, and a round dance was kind of popular, and people enjoyed the spirit and the energy of the round dance. And so it does have its own protocol, its own songs, and its own organization, and so we're going to be going through that in just a bit. But so our whip man our stick man is getting it ready. It's easy to transition back and forth between whip man and stick man. But I'm looking forward to it. This purpose, the third annual round dance here in San Francisco at the San Francisco State University. There's a student organization on campus called the Student Council of Indian Nation, SKINS. And they have a powwow every year around the springtime in April or early May. And I understand it's going to be May the 6th this year. I don't know if I'll be available, but in the past I've announced many of the powwows here at San Francisco State. And so my role in this tonight is just to give people the information about what is happening out there and what's going to be taking place with a sequence of songs, the round dance, and who's going to be singing, that type of schedule. And so I look forward to it. It's got a good energy, it's got a good spirit, and this one is specifically for the purpose of restoration, restorative justice for our community. I understand there was a young man that was killed in the neighborhood about 3 years ago. And it's because of that tragic loss of life by one of our young Native people that we had this gathering to bring our people together to heal and to restore and to bring that justice about. And so I'm very honored to have been invited to come and be the MC for this round dance, and looking forward to it. Having a good time, and a lot of people here, and enjoying myself. So as we prepare, send your prayers and thoughts. We appreciate that, and it's a good place to be. Thank you.
All right, this is Tom Phillips, you guys. I just got one quick question for Tom. Tom, you've been a part of the Bay Area Native American community for quite some time. Could you speak of maybe seeing a difference between the generation maybe back in the 70s and the 80s to what it is to right now? How it's maybe changed, or
there's been a very noted change. A noted change in that in the past our gatherings were not alcohol and drug free. I mean, people showed up and they were drunk and they were under the influence, and both drugs and alcohol. And we see that big change today. That doesn't happen. We don't look around the crowd and see no one under the influence, no one drunk, nobody, and children having a good time. And it's a protected place. It's a good place to be. So to me, that has been a noted change, a physical change. But kind of an intrinsic change has been that, we kind of have come together. I was talking about it a little earlier, that San Francisco is a unique community in that at the early days of relocation, there was a distinct difference in separation between the Northern Plains, Southern Plains, Western, all the different tribes. We kind of clicked up and had our own clique communities, and then we kind of melded together over the years. It came together. Now it's more of a unified community, and it's great to see that. There's not that significant Northern Plains, Southern Plains versus Northern Plains versus Southern Plains. So it's all kind of a togetherness, a cohesiveness. Even though we were maybe possibly at one time traditional enemies, we've come together, sat down at the table, broke bread together, sang together, danced together, shared together. So that's kind of been a legacy in the San Francisco Bay Area community, in that there's a unity, there's a unification, and a spirit of that. And so it's a positive energy. And to see again no drinking or drugging in our circles of cultural gatherings. So that I've noted. Are you Charlie Ballard?
Yeah, I'm Charlie Ballard.
Yeah. Hey, I knew Smokey. Was he your dad?
Yeah, that was my dad.
I knew his dad when he was around in the Bay Area.
Okay, right on.
Great.
Tom was just speaking about unity, and I think we can all see that unity right now, not just within American Indian tribes on this continent, but all over the world, especially with the no DAPL issue.
Yeah.
So what Tom is speaking is very true. So I just want to thank Tom for his time.
Good.
And really quickly, most people know me as a comedian. One of them, there's quite a few out there now. So I actually have a joke for Tom. I have to tell Tom it's a joke,
okay,
in case he decides not to laugh, because it's about him. You ready, Tom?
I'm ready.
Okay. So, as Tom would just mention, he knew my dad. My dad was Charles Ballard. So I think you knew me when I was a baby.
Probably did.
Yeah. So there's probably a good chance that Tom here changed my diapers.
That might have been.
Yeah. And see, now this is the Indian way. See, we come full circle. Mm-hmm. In about 10 more years, I'll be changing his diaper.
That's right. There you go.
All right. All right. Thank you, Tom. Is there any last message you want to say to Indian country out there?
No, just
people
be
watching?
good to one another. Be good to one another. Have good thoughts, good prayers, enough of the gossip, enough of the banging on Facebook and all that kind of stuff, and bashing and everything. Be good to be kind to one another. We're only here for a short while. We miss each other when we're gone. So be good together. Be good to each other today. Don't say bad things. Don't criticize. The old ones, they would not approve of it.
Okay. All right. All right, you guys. That was Tom Phillips. You guys got an exclusive. All right, so I'm going to move around. He's going to get back to his job emceeing. Thank you, Tom. Bye, guys. Awesome.
Random prizes. Runner-up, Pendleton Mug. And the design name is a tradition of belief and respect. Second is a Pendleton baby blanket. Designed by, his name is Pink Pony. Third is a leather Pendleton style purse. And grand prize, a Navajo Ninja Pit Blender. Navajo Pit Blender. Ninja Pit Blender. Can't read your writing. And another prize is a textbook. And another prize is an 808 mobile speaker, Exto mobile speaker. Raffle tickets are one for $1, 6 for $5. And the first ticket is free. You sign in. There you go. We have some prizes now. We're going to put some waiting for. That's what we're going to do.
All right, so that was awesome. That was awesome. That was cool, you guys. So, hi, how are you? I was waving at her. This is my new friend. Are you camera shy by any chance?
No.
Okay, so I'm blogging for PowWows.com. I don't suppose you follow him on Facebook. Maybe? No? Okay. Well, those people who are watching live, they follow us. There's a bunch of people out there who are native and non-native into powwow culture. So that's why they're tuning in tonight. But tonight's a little different. It's a round dance. So if you just want to say hi. Okay.
Hi.
All right. Okay. So, hey everybody. The round dance is going to be starting very soon. I wanted to get that last interview with Tom. Tom is one of the big powwow MCs out there in Indian country, and we're happy that he's a part of our community in the area. So, there's a person right there. Hi, how are you?
Hey, look at that.
Look at those people right there. You can say their name?
Hi there. I can't see.
Teresa?
Hi, Teresa. Whoever. Hi.
Okay. All right. At PowWows.com, if you follow PowWows.com on Facebook, is there anything you want to say to an Indian country out there? Or okay. She said hi. All right. She's Navajo, by the way. So she said Yate, which is how you doing? All right. So the round dance is going to start shortly. For those of you guys tuning in, my name is Charlie. I'm blogging live I'm live streaming for PowWows.com. This is a new thing. This is a new feature for their websites, and I'm excited to be a part of it. So right now we're in San Francisco, California. We're at a round dance, and the dance is going to be starting shortly. So I've been walking around doing interviews, talking to some really wonderful people. So if you watch the first one and it's posted, you'll hear from some of the people who are here, some of the people at the vendors booth. You'll hear from Native American, non-native students, a part of the students, American Indian student group here at San Francisco State. So look for that. And in this video, we were talking to Tom Phillips, who's tonight's MC up there on the stage. So Tom's a good guy, always has something really wonderful to say. So he's one of our elders out there. So thank you, Tom. All right, so I got to charge up again. I know, man. This technology that I have, it has a low battery, so I'm not able to stay as live as long as I want to be. So, Randy, hi. I just want to say hi to the people watching real quick. Eric, what's up? No Dapple. Woo! Mike D, powwow. Well, it's a round dance. So it's how about Mike D, round dance? Rebecca, love and blessings from the creator, right on. April, Teresa Bernard, it's San Francisco. Yes, Teresa, we're on the West Coast. Look, I'm getting props. Ooh. That was my dad. He's announcing my dad. Anybody know my dad? Yeah, it's cool. It's fine. He was a character. Yeah, that's right. Tom said my dad was a character, and his son's a character too. All right, so just want to say hi to the people watching real quick. It's her again, and you can help me read some of these comments. So there goes Melinda. Hi from South Carolina, Melinda.
Teresa Bernard says hi.
All right, let's scroll up because I said that. Anthony.
Hi Anthony.
Yep. So just go and say their name and their message, or if you want to send them back to them.
Wow.
Lisa Hunt says
So
hi.
there go the new ones.
Shana Jeremiah, go charge your battery.
You're probably right. I should probably charge my battery before this goes dead. I will. I'm going to do that right now. So thank you guys for watching. This has been part 2. This is the one with the Tom Phillips interview. So we'll see you guys in a few minutes when I juice my iPod again. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys real soon.